So first off, I'm going to begin working on the Kai first. I have a distinct feeling that this will probably be a lot quicker and easier to build before I work on the master grade. Get this out of the way, and then we'll see where we work from there. Where we go from here. I was actually reviewing this, and I thought this kit came with the bazooka. Even though this comes with 2 weapons, I believe. I was under the distinct impression that it had an extra one like the bazooka. Because in the video game that I play on Battle Operations 2, you have your choice of either obviously the Heat Hawk as a melee weapon, but also you have the machine gun, the one that is in the model kit, and a bazooka, which is, I forgot what variant it is, but it's one where it has a clip on the back. This doesn't come with one of these. I think I have an extra bazooka somewhere from another kit. But I don't know if it is appropriate for this guy. I'm not thinking of putting in a lot of weaponry on this, just the basics. However, there is one thing that I do want to do, and that is once I finish building it with the Fritz Helmet, I want to put this guy right on top of it. I had this for a while. I have another one. I don't know where it is. If I can find the other one, then clearly both of these guys will be wearing this just in time for hopefully just in time for the holidays. But yeah, that's going to be neato in my book. Alright, let me begin. Oh, well, I might as well do this. I haven't said this in a long time. Let's get all these parts onto a tray. Nice. Alright, here are all the parts in its individual trays. We have the light green, the dark green, the darker gray, which in reality, if you look at it, it's more like a very deep navy blue type of color tone. It's the same thing with the gun. Didn't realize it until now. And then we have the lighter grayish blue type color tone. And then we have the mixture of the yellow, the red, and the clear parts. The yellow, or technically it doesn't even look yellow. It looks more like gold, like a mustard color. See, this is the only part that I think I'm not going to be painting. Panel lining, yes. Painting, not so much. Unless there's a way you guys can tell me how to paint something this rubbery, you could say, I'm going to have a hard time. And I don't think I have any leftover tubing from other kits that I could probably use in the interim for this. Or maybe I do. Just kind of like scratching my head here, and I'll have to think about that in a few moments. So yeah, I'm going to begin to remove all the leftover excess parts from here, clean them up, and then we'll review them. I'll review them a bit further, and then I'm going to begin. I'm going to see if I can do an assembly of this kit to see how it looks overall. So that way, and see if I can take it apart easily and put it back together once it's finished painting. But give me a few moments while I clean this up, and we'll put it together. Alright, so here it is. The Zaku 2 FZ, or Zaku 2 Kai, is assembled. And I have to say, it's a pretty nice build. Sturdy, and I'm not too fond of certain areas, like here. Don't know, I didn't push it in all the way, because I'm going to be popping it out soon, but still, it's alright. The umbilicals look nice here, all over the place. The backpack looks nice. I like it. I did glue the you know, the spike shield, the shoulder spike, because there's that seam line that goes right around here and there. So I'm waiting for it to dry, and then I'm going to begin slowly sanding it down. I have to be very careful though. I don't want to actually damage the area. I just want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some light sanding first, see how far I can get out, and then if I have to put a little putty on it, I'll put it on to even it out a bit. But I don't have to take it apart or anything like that, considering that the connections are in there. And speaking of which, some of the connections you don't have to worry about painting, but I'll see what I can do for that. I didn't put the glass part, the clear part where the mono eye is, and the mono eye itself, because I'm going to be taking the head part soon off. You get 2 manipulator hands, but you only get, sorry, you get 4 manipulator hands, 2 fists, 1 open hand, and 1 trigger hand. Unfortunately, you only get 2 of the back hand armor for covering. Alright, so there it is for that. This is actually a very, very empty back skirt here. There is spacing for the red trim, which I did not put on as well. That will be for later. But they could have at least put another, like a little piece of plastic there to cover it up, because it looks very, very, open skirty. The side skirts, you have the sky skirts to house the extra clip, while this one doesn't have anything, but you can put the grenade pack there. I do like this Heat Hawk. It's different from any other Heat Hawks I've seen. Got all the parts here, and here's the hand if you want to put it on this one. So you have an extension here to make it bigger. So you have that. I'm going to put that on as well. So the connection for the hand to the wrist connection is very strong, so you don't have to worry about it coming off or being too loose. Here we go. So that is actually really nice. That's if you want to do it with the left hand. Obviously, if you want to do it like from the anime, do it in the right hand, then you can do that as well. But I'm taking this hand off and removing the back piece and putting on the 90 millimeter hand that holds a 90 millimeter rifle. And you go there. Very nice. So you have some really good options there. Shoulder is nice, very strong. I'm a bit surprised. I thought this was going to be very loose. But the one thing I'm always a bit fond of, but more like concerned, is why does it look so out of place? And I don't know if I actually push these legs in fine. The legs are not completely straight, so you gotta be very wary of that. But it does, why does it look like this? Why is it weird? For starters, I wanted to compare it with another Zaku, and that is, of course, the Char Zaku 2.0. And as you can see, it's obviously more refined, more smaller than this one. I guess has to be bigger because it was, maybe more heavily armored, much more a larger power source, maybe updated stuff in here and there. But with that, they could have at least made it as a master grade, because you could have easily taken the parts from the arm, put it on this. You could have taken the parts from the legs, put it on this, and just create a new inner frame of the waist. I'm sorry, of the whole body. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try something here. I don't know if this will work. Oh no, this is not going to work. So there is a joint connector here that is from the inside, so there's a peg going out. This one has a peg going inward, so I can't like mix and match. So nope, Char, you're not gonna get a chance to do that. And by the way, if you see something like this, a master grade, get it. 2.0 is the best. It has always been the best. Now, like I said, I have all the red parts, the clear parts here in this little tray, so they'll be clean, painted, and ready to go. But I want to at least show off one last thing here. Take off the helmet. I'm doing it this way because it's going to be a chore to take off the other helmet in a few moments. So you do have a choice of putting the normal helmet or putting on the helmet with the commander fin. So if you get a couple of these and you want to make this as a commander unit, you got it right there. It's ready to go. However, take this off and put an old Fritz helmet there. I really like this. This is actually a really menacing look to this. Now that is neat. I like this more. I like it better than the other two. I'm sorry to say that. And just to get it in the mood, put that there. You won't be able to see the eye, but close enough. There you go. Now he's ready for Christmas. So, the one other thing that I'm also noticing is that you get two of these, probably because of the mold, and maybe it's a godsend because you could do this normal, or if you so are inclined to do so, which I may end up doing, taking this and painting it like, you know, painting that like a first paint it yellow, then a little bit of orange and red on the edges, and make it look like that. You know, it's heating up for the swing. So it's actually in vibrating mode. So yeah, so I have an extra of this. I may end up doing that. So what do you guys think? Really neat, right? I mean, if you see this anywhere, get it. I checked on HobbyLink Japan. They're on back order, as well as the Alex, and pretty much any place else that you could try to find. So this is really nice. It's a really nice build. Now I'm going to begin cleaning it up and taking it apart so I can get it ready for priming and painting. But before I do that, let's review the Master Grade Alex.